Kia ora. Welcome to Cup of Tea and Yarn.
G'day, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Jill, Tea and Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry, and I'm the non-sick one.
And I'm Kylie. I'm the sick one. I'm Kylie. I'm crafty mama on Instagram and Ravelry. Yeah, and I have COVID. My name is Kylie and I have COVID.
You brought a friend home from Australia.
I did. I just had to bring a souvenir home.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate thing that happened. My sister did a beautiful thing, opened her home to myself and lots of other family on my birthday the week before we came home. So my birthday was Anzac Day, the 25th of April, which was the Monday. And well, we all got there and we're like, are you okay? And she's, I'm just got a bit of a headache. And I've taken a test, so it's not COVID. And the next day she tested positive and we'd all been there. And so we managed to get back on the Friday night. So we sort of kind of knew that we might have, that there was a high possibility of us having it. And yeah, my daughter tested positive on the Saturday, and then my husband on the Monday, and me on the Tuesday, and Calvin as well. And so yes, we've all been through it. Yeah, so if I sound a bit yuck, that's why.
If your brains go.
Yeah, the brain fog is real. And yeah, it's not nice. I don't recommend it.
You did have a nice trip though. I saw a really cool yarn shop you went to.
Yeah, I did. I got to get to 2 yarn shops and 3 fabric shops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you like to put that little video of the yarn shop I went to at the end?
I will try.
Yeah.
I'll see how my technical skills are today.
Yep. All good. All good. But yeah, we had a wonderful, wonderful trip. So, and we were very happy to be back in our own house when we got sick.
Yeah.
Would not have wanted to have had this sickness at my parents' place.
Mm.
With all 4 of us sick. Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're not very well, you need to be home, don't you?
Yeah, and like just being able to, like, my daughter was quite ill overnight. She couldn't sleep and she was vomiting, and so one of us slept downstairs with her. We put the TV on to distract her, and then she eventually nodded off, but she was like vomiting, and then it was really awful, and to have to do that at someone else's house, not so great. Yeah.
And you said, you were telling me that you were so sick you didn't even knit. Like 3 days.
Yeah, for a couple of days. I picked up an old project because I couldn't really knit for there was probably 1.5 days I didn't knit. But the other times when I could knit, I couldn't think. So it was just like, I have to be able to knit. So I actually even cast on a vanilla sock because I didn't have one to knit on. Yeah. So I should show you that, I suppose.
And just so everyone knows, I haven't made you do this today. It was your idea.
No. And I sound way worse than I am. So I don't have a sore throat anymore. I'm a little bit congested. I've still got the cough, but my throat is not sore anymore. So that's like a major win. But yes, I cast on some.
Oh, that's nice.
Very plain vanilla socks, and I'm actually going to attempt. Sorry?
That's nice yarn.
Yes, it's I got this from Lupine last year. It's
Mrs. Peacock one?
Yeah, Mrs. Peacock, and it's called Peace on Earth, so it's actually a Christmas one. But I don't think it's too Christmassy. I quite like it. I actually wanted not only just like plain knitting, I was like, I don't even want to have to like wind a skein. I couldn't even face that. And I was like, and I want something super soft, because you know how like the opals, they're a little rough on your hands and stuff, but this is beautiful. And so I was like literally just feeling in my basket of all my self-striping, just like what feels nice, and I pulled that out.
Nice.
So yes, so that's really beautiful, and I'm going to try a new heel on this one. I'm going to attempt the Flegel heel.
I've done that one a few times.
Is it fit quite well?
Well, I mean, my socks don't fall off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. I'm doing Me Made May this year. I mean, I do it every year, but I've been challenged. The original intention of Me Made May was not actually to make a million things and post all your stuff on Instagram. The idea is to actually examine your own handmade wardrobe. And so something I wanted to do this year was examine my socks that I've already got knit. And so I'm actually wearing my socks every day throughout May. And I was like, maybe I need to try some new heels. Like, I go to the same heels all the time. Maybe there's something better out there.
Yeah. So nice. I like the Flegel heel. It's an easy one to do.
And it doesn't interrupt the stripe pattern too much, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's what I read.
Yeah. Now I'm on to, because when I was doing toe up ones, I was doing the Flegel heel. Now I'm doing top down, I'm doing heel, flap and gusset. So I try different heels all the time just to see. Yeah. And so, you know, that for non-interrupting stripes, I do the afterthought one.
Yep. Yeah, that's the one I like to do too. I do the fish lips kiss heel most of the time.
I haven't tried that one yet.
That's a good one. That's
Also,
neat wrap hands.
I'm doing self-striping socks too.
Ooh, what have you got?
And this is beautifully soft as well.
Oh, is that narrative yarns?
It is narrative yarns, yes.
Ah.
And I got her Anzac Day, what do you call these things?
Stitch marker.
Stitch markers. You're the one with the COVID brain, I can't remember anything. It is really pretty. So I made it into 2 balls. It's chapter 2, and I've lost the little doodah that it went with, but it is narrative yarn.
Yep.
See that one? Yeah. This yarn is called, I think it's chapter 2, Well Done You.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I got a little mini to go with it too.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I liked her Anzac Day stitch markers. I got those ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
she does really nice stitch markers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the this pattern is called Charade, and I've done it before, but it's a free pattern on Ravelry. Here's me with my notes. I'm almost organised this afternoon by Sandra Park. And the pattern's usually like more lines, but I didn't want it more lines, so I've made more stitches in between the little funky bit there.
Good thinking.
Yeah, just because I can.
Yep.
So that was my yesterday cast on.
Very good. That was your Mother's Day cast on.
Yeah, for non-Mother's Day. I'm not a mother. So
No, but you've got a mother.
I have got a mother, and I did go and visit her.
There you go. I've got another sock here that I'm working on that you've all seen a million times before. It's my one out of my hand spun. I'll just finish. But I'm nearly finished the first sock. I knit on it quite a lot when we were traveling.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Oh, cool.
It looks really skinny and long.
Yeah.
But it's It's the DRK Everyday Socks, so it's fully ribbed all the way down on
Is it
both sides.
even ribbed underneath the foot?
Yep.
Mm.
Because
Cool.
these are going to be boot socks for work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to make them I think I'll make them quite a lot longer than my normal ones, this is killing me, all this ribbing. I really hate ribbing. I'm not even at the toe yet, and yeah.
Cool.
But I really like it. My hand spun's knitting up beautifully.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's from Stitch Punk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did the crepe ply or something, eh?
Yes, crepe ply. Yeah. I was explaining that to someone in Australia who is a spinner, and she'd never heard of it before. And yeah, I had a really good discussion with her saying how lucky we are in New Zealand having creative fibre and having so many people who are so clever. And I also use this for a gnome.
I love his beard.
His beard is awesome, isn't it?
It is.
It's a really easy one. You knit it sideways and then you pull it down. And I've done it before where you block it and then undo it. And so it's got wiggly bits, but I didn't do wiggly bits on this one.
Oh.
So that's my hand spun. And this one is actually a mini that I got for free with an order from Dreamfire. She sent me a little mini and I was just like, I was so excited by it. You'll have to excuse my disgusting nails. I was so excited by it that I wound it into a ball straight away, this little mini. I was like, oh my God, it's my color. It's called Cherry Blossom, I think.
Really pretty.
It has sparkle.
Yeah, nice.
And so does the beard. So that was my April gnome. I think he is gnome, pun intended.
Nice one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's my favorite pattern from all of the gnomes because I really like the body. The body's fun to knit. It's just increases every like third or fourth row and just knit around. So it's kind of like a sock gnome. And the hat it's got welts.
I can see them.
Yeah, so it's just got such lovely structure and I just think it's very whimsical.
Yeah, well, the hat's very cool.
Yeah, so that's one of my April finished objects.
Nice.
Excuse me.
I'm making another pair of socks still as well. I nearly had them finished for today. So these are them.
Ooh.
So the pattern is called Jack, J-A-C-K, and it's again a free pattern on Ravelry. The yarn is known as Cindy, lithium, and that bit and that bit is a shopper wool crazy I had. So I've got this and this. It just needs a heel, and it's done. But
you're so close.
I know it was too dark last night and I couldn't see to pick up the stitches, and because it's kind of like bubbly, it's quite hard to see them.
Yeah,
so that's all I need to do is do a heel and that's done.
Are they for you?
I'm not sure. I think they might go in the gift basket.
They're really nice.
Yeah, I haven't got any socks to give away for the last minute present kind of things. I really like the yarn and I might keep it because I made a pair of fingerless gloves with the yarn, which is, then I went, ooh, I like that, and should I keep them myself?
You could be matchy. No one would know.
These ones are going in my my pair every month for my friends.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just did a cable down the front, and it's the same cable pattern as socks on a plane.
Nice.
So just did it down the middle, and it's just a a plain mitten otherwise. But this yarn is beautiful. Beautiful yarn.
So you mustn't have much yarn left then.
No, I haven't got very much at all. That's why I did the heels, toes, and tops in the shopper wool.
What a well used skein.
It was so pretty. I couldn't waste it.
Yeah, I love it when that happens though.
Yeah, I've still got about this much left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can go. It'll go into my scrappy shawl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. I did some mitts too.
Ooh.
They're all socks and mitts and
Yeah.
matchy. Oh, hang on. I haven't finished these off yet. I actually finished these on the plane coming back. So I haven't, they've still got threads and stuff hanging off. No, that one goes. Now, somehow I've managed to have one is longer than the other. So I'm going to have to put a button on one or some sort of marker to tell me to put that one on my left hand, because when I put it on my left hand, it goes over my watch and everything evens out.
Oh,
So you actually can't tell that they're
no,
different when they're on, but when you lay them next to each other, like and even like that, like
a little bit, yeah.
I don't know what I did. But you know what? These are just for me and they're just for in the car and I don't care.
Yeah.
So I showed you one of these last podcast, but I finished the other one. So the idea is that I can fold them down and then wear them like mitts, but I can put them on when it's freezing cold in the morning, which it actually already is. So these are going to go straight in my car.
Yeah.
I'll need to weave these in so I can wear them on Wednesday.
Okay, so I put a jumper on this morning. It was so cold.
Oh, I'm erupted.
You're sick,
I'm
though.
sick.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, I finished them, and that's with yarn. I don't know the colorway. I don't know the name of the pattern. I'm doing really well with this one.
The same pattern as we talked about last time.
Yeah, which I didn't put in the show notes because I was on holidays. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So mitts. So we've both done socks. We've both done mitts.
Yeah. I've done a jumper.
You've done jumper. Show me your jumper. Are you wearing it? No.
No, this is Ray's crop. I did this one last year.
Yeah. No, I've seen your jumper. I thought you might be wearing it actually.
I haven't washed it yet.
Oh, okay. It's so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
What is the pattern, Jill?
It is the Reis, R-E-I-S, by Stephen West.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's got brioche.
No, it's not brioche.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
It's colour work.
Oh.
It's just one by one colour work.
Wow, okay.
At all of my hand spun. Every single stitch here has been my hand spun.
So
most
exciting.
This big lump of it is hilltop, not hilltop yarn. Heavenly wool.
Heavenly wools, yeah.
The South Island, so it's a mixture of hakanui and silk. Then I've got Lynn's Fibre to Go merino silk here and here and here, and then this bit is one that comes from England. Is it for not dying out loud? No.
Dye candy.
Dye candy. Yeah, that bit there is dye candy. It's really quite heavy. It's going to be good when I go south in July. Yeah, but yeah, I do still need to wash it. But yeah, I really like it.
It's really
it looks
beautiful.
better. It looks better in the flesh than it does on the photos. My partner is well impressed with it. He thinks it's amazing.
I think it's amazing. You should wear that to Woolfest.
Yeah, if it's not too warm.
You always need a jumper at the start of the day at Woolfest.
That's
Always.
true. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a problem.
that's my finished jumper.
Well done.
Thanks.
It
I
looks
kind
really,
of
really
focused and got it done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And once I'd focused, it didn't really take that long, because I put it away for a while because I kind of fell out with it.
It's funny how that happens, eh?
Yeah. And then just like changing how I was thinking about it. I think because the body piece had it took a long time because lots of slip stitches and pearls and like all that texture, which looks good, but it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once I got onto the colour work, I was like, woo, I flew by.
So was it bottom up?
So bottom up to here, then the sleeves, and then the rest of it.
That's really interesting.
I haven't made many like that, so it makes it hard to try on.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you don't know if it's going to fit till you're finished.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm making my other one I'm making is top down, so that's all right.
Yeah, it's so much easier to try on. Like there's quite a lot to be said for a top down sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't finished a sweater, but I've finished a very big shawl.
Ooh.
When I was not feeling like knitting, I pulled this out. This is my Brio band, another West Knits. It's still got bits hanging out and I haven't blocked it yet. But because I finished it last night and I thought if I block it, I won't be able to show you today. So, and it's actually really rubbish weather for blocking today. So this is my Brio band.
That's gorgeous. I love those colours. There's purples and greens.
Yeah, really, really happy with it.
Yeah, it's not your usual types of colours, is it?
A
bit more pink.
I do like this colour palette. Yeah, I probably don't work with it very much. I was quite conscious to choose this colour palette for this one, obviously. But this one I had knit all the way up to here. And then I got to this border, which had short rows, and I just threw it in the corner. I was like, I'm not doing all those short rows. And so when I was starting to feel, when I was sitting around with my daughter who was sick, I was like, I'll pull that out and just get those short rows done, because I sort of thought there's 15 sections. I thought if I do like 3 a day, I could finish it during lockdown. And I actually did the short row section in not even 2 days. I did it really quickly. And then I did these rows, and there's actually meant to be 6 rows of this for the border. And I got to the 3rd and I was just like, I'm so over this shawl. So I just cast it off. I sat down on Mother's Day and cast off my over 850 stitches, and I've actually got a sore back today from it.
It's
so
gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Look at that massive long edge.
I think it gets to a point where you have to go, if I carry on any longer, I'm just going to hate this. So
yeah,
I just finish it now. Yeah.
So I've got loads and loads left. That does tend to be the case with these big shawls because it's got so many colours in it, and I did use more colours than was recommended. So I was meant to have 7 colours and I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I used 8. I don't know where the 8 is. Anyway, unimportant. And this was the one that when I started it, I was very unhappy with how he'd put the colours. Like he hadn't actually really told us in the start given any indication of what colour goes where and, all of that. And so I ended up I didn't follow his color progression. I just did whatever I wanted for each section. And it was a very enjoyable knit because I just did my own thing. And yeah, I love it.
That's cool.
So that's the last shawl I'll do for a while, I think. I've just had so many.
Yeah.
I say that I've got a couple more on the needles.
So there's that question though, do you ever have enough shawls?
Well, my little cubby hole that I keep all my shawls in is full. So maybe that means I have too many shawls.
Right.
Maybe it means I need to re-examine the shawls I have and decide whether I wear them all.
I tend to give them away when I've kind of gone, oh no, I've got too many now, so I give some away, or
Yeah.
I frog them.
I wouldn't frog them.
Reuse the yarn if I'm falling out with them.
Yeah, I think I'd rather give them away than frog them. I know I can think of one straight away that I don't wear, and that's the doodler. And yeah, it's just unwearable. I probably could reuse the yarn in socks or something, maybe.
That's one I've recently frogged.
It's a work of art, though.
It is a work of art, and I enjoyed it, and it was good whilst it lasted.
It's kind of part of my West Knits knit along history, though, that one for me. Yeah. Anyway.
I'll show you my cardigan I'm making.
Yes, I would love to see what you're making. Yes.
This is a cardi.
Oh.
It's is it dolmans? What do you call the sleeves that come down to here? Is it like
drop shoulders?
Drop shoulders, and then it has like a rib thing here to make it a bit longer. Yeah, so it's stripy, and it's called retro.
It looks retro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's cool.
Just on the body, it's very, very quick on the body, and then I just have to do the band, and then the thing on around the sleeves.
And is that like a self-striping yarn, or are you striping it?
No. Can you hear the planes? The planes are coming in. I've got 3 yarns I'm using. So this nice green one is Prosper yarn.
Yep.
And it's lamb's wool. So, and it's light fingering, so you get like 500 meters per ball. I don't think she sells it anymore. I think she kept a lot of it to herself. So it was called Nuki, N-U-K-I. Yeah, so I've got 2 balls of that. So that's the main bright. Then the lighter one is this one. So this is Lockensdale alpaca. Lockenside alpacas. I got it in a mystery pack from Julie from Wool on Wheels.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and then the darker stripe is this one.
I would have picked that as a black from how it looks.
Yeah, so this is oh my gosh, I've got my piece of paper here. It is Lynn's Paper to Go.
Paper to Go.
Yeah. I forgot what colour it is.
I was going to say it looks like oil slick.
I don't know if it's oil slick. Might be. Yeah, so that's the bits in between.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm making a cardi, a retro stripy cardi to go with my dungarees.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I've spent quite a lot of time on that lately. I think there's probably only about 4 or 5 days worth there. It grew very quickly. I quite like how you're doing the sleeves together with the bodies. Like you can never get Sleeve Island. It's brilliant. And then all that needs to be done is the finishing of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
I think that's what I liked about the Elton cardigan. It's the same sort of thing because it's the drop sleeves. Yeah. Yeah. I like a drop sleeve. It fits me nicely too. Yeah. It's a comfortable fit, a drop sleeve.
Yes, that's my main knit at the moment now.
I don't really have a main knit, but because I've been ill, I'm sort of all over the shop. But I've been, oh, I got a new pin.
Well, that's cool.
Crafts and Wine.
Nice.
I got that at a bookshop in the middle of New South Wales. Just we were stopping through for a coffee and I found a bookshop, and it was an excellent bookshop. Mudgee, I think it was. Yeah, Mudgee. That's not the name of the bookshop. That was where we were.
Yeah.
And the brand is Jubbly Oomph, which you might have heard of before. She does quite sassy pins. And they're not cheap. They're quite expensive pins, but they're really well made. See how there's the two prongs. And I was so excited to see Jubbly Oomph because I've been following her online, but I knew she was an Australian producer. And after I saw her, I saw her in bookshops everywhere. And I was like, this is fantastic to see a small maker who is well priced in that, you know, she's actually asking for the money that it costs, she's not sending it to China to get them made cheaply. And they're everywhere. So I was really excited about that.
That's very cool.
Anyway, I digress. Knitting, back to the knitting. This
is your sweater.
Yeah, sweater. Yeah. Where are we? It's easier to just put it on to show you because this is how it goes. But I've got some pulling issues. I didn't stripe here, and anyway, it's just me dealing with pulling. But I think it'll be fine. I think it's fine.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So you knit it side to side with a split. So that's the massive cable there.
Yeah.
And then you pick up along here and knit down. And I'll do the same on the back, and I'll do a different skein when I pick up along the back, and then I'll stripe them when I join it.
Yeah.
That's the plan. And then once you've done that, then you pick up the sleeves along here, and because it's a provisional cast on. And
cool.
Yeah, it's not a difficult knit now. This part, it's just, I don't know, I've just had a bit of a mental block about it. It's gone back in.
The colours are gorgeous.
Yeah, I quite like it. I mean, it's funny seeing it with this here, but yeah, it's looking nice, and I think it'll be beautiful. Whether or not I finish it before Woolfest, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing myself. I'm not putting that pressure on myself.
No.
COVID's kind of thrown all sorts of things out the window.
That's a good.
It's given me a lot of perspective, just being stuck at home after being away for 3 weeks and then coming back and being, okay, you've got another week where you can't do anything. And it's like, actually, it's 2 weeks now for my son. And it's just like, oh, come on. I just want to get back into my life again. But I've been cross-stitching a bit. I showed you my cross-stitch kits that I got.
Yeah.
So I've finished one.
Oh.
Where did that go? Just a wee one, just this little.
Oh, you're cool.
Mix it up. I think I'd nearly finished that last time. And I'm nearly finished this one.
Nice. That's cool.
yeah, I keep pressing the space bar, but I'm still unearthed. So I've literally just got to finish that.
Oh,
I
that's
just,
on that cool pre-printed cloth, isn't
it's
it?
amazing. How cool is that print? It's
Yeah.
amazing. So that's going to come to work with me when I go back. And that's it. That's what I'm working on.
I've done some spinning.
Have you? Of course you have. Wow.
Does it look bright? It looks a bit bright on there. It's not that bright.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, now I'm disappointed.
Can't see. Why does it go weird colours? Maybe this light.
Hold it against you. I want to see what it looks like against you.
This has
Oh,
a bit
yeah. That's a better color representation.
So one of them, this one
It's still
is,
quite bright though.
yeah, so it's red and then red and
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah.
And there's quite a lot of silk in them, so
Mm.
extra shiny. So this one is Lynn from 5 to Go. This one is
Heather Weir?
no,
Heavenly Wills.
is that the lady that does all the little bits?
Heavenly Wills, yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I got it wrong for my sweater. It wasn't Heavenly Wills that was on my sweater. That was somebody different. So this is Heavenly Wills and Lynn's 5 to Go. And because of the weird lighting, that this color is in here. I quite only just can see it. But yeah, this has got the red and pink, so it's quite clashy. And then this is the red. I haven't washed them yet. That's my spinning.
Nice. I actually finished my drop spindling before I went away.
Yeah.
I'll show that another time. It's out there.
I have to find out who my sweater was now. It's really annoyed me.
Have you done any shopping?
Well, you saw my my new socks. Oh, it is Heavenly Wills. Heavenly Wills did my sweater. So it's not Heavenly Wills that is the lady that does the little bits then. She's something different.
I don't know who she is then.
She doesn't sell online. It goes to the yarn shows and
yeah. I know who you mean, but
yeah.
I don't know what her name is. Yeah.
Right. Okay, anyway, there we go. That's that. Well, you saw my yarn I got from Narrative with the poppies. Yeah. Yep. I did do an order to Lupine because I needed some new needles, and I went down to the shop here and they didn't have them. So whilst I was there, I just threw some heritage sock yarn in there.
Nice.
Yeah. And a pom-pom magazine. This was the one that I sent to the wrong address.
Oh, right.
Because I was shopping in the middle of the, well, I tend to shop at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my glasses on. But I typed in the wrong address. So I typed in a neighbour down the road's address. And I was thinking, it had been a while, and I was thinking about where was my package from Lupine. And then they rang me. And they said that the neighbour had rang them and said that they've had some weird package arrive and they've not ordered it, and that person didn't live there. So
well, that was really nice of them to do that, actually.
It was really lovely. So I took them some lint balls, and when I went and picked it up, it was only like 3 houses down.
Yeah. It's a good way to get to know your neighbours.
Yeah. I was quite embarrassed. I was quite embarrassed because Lupine rang twice. And I was like, oh my God, so how do you tell them that you did it wrong? You put the wrong address in because you're getting old and you need your glasses.
I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time it's happened.
But yeah, I was very lucky that my neighbour did ring them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They were really nice. Yeah. How about you? That's all my shopping. I'm trying to save myself. I see all of these, all these people having little sales, and like,
I know.
I'm going to ignore it.
I've actually, I've gotten emails recently, and I've gone in and gone, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I don't really need it. And I've just closed my browser down again. So yeah, but I have less resistance in the flesh.
Yeah. Well, it's like in my narrative yarns, like I wanted the Anzac Day stitch markers. And I thought, well, whilst I'm there, do you want to throw in a sock set as well?
Well, that's just.
I know. The same with lupine. I couldn't just get a set of needles. Yeah. You know, I'll have a pom-pom magazine and I'll just have some yarn.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Before I went away, I'm not sure if I showed you this yarn.
No.
No? This is from Dreamfire. So before I went away, I cast on some, this is where this purchase started. I cast on some DK socks for work, right, out of this yarn. And I was like, I'm going to need yarn for contrasting heels and toes. And I know Dreamfire does a really good merino nylon DK blend. So I jumped on her website. And so I saw this and I thought that'll go with that.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually a different one, but it's similar colors. But I thought this will go with both of them for contrast. And so then I was like, I knew I had this one and also this left over from some, that's just kids, from some socks I knit last year. And this is Dreamfire yarn. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get one that goes with this one as well. So I got this one.
Nice.
And that'll go with both of them.
Yeah.
Right. And then I saw this.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's the prettiest.
I haven't heard of Dreamfire.
She's in the South Island. She's a very small dyer.
Really cool.
Yeah. This is called Matrix, and it's like the Hedgehog Fibers Spell colorway. Have you seen that Spell colorway that's got, it's purple but it's pink and it's like got all the layers of purple? It's like that. It's so pretty.
Oh, I'm saying I don't know, but I do. I follow her on Instagram, so I must know her.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, so she had two of these and these were like heavily discounted because she'd had them for a while, and I was like, well, I think they might have to come home with me. So I don't know what
that's a little charm. Yeah, that's a little charm with them as well.
Yeah, so with her, all of her things, with all of her, I'll take this one off and show you. Oh no, it's probably better just showing you on there. It's my disgusting nails, they're horrible. She includes these stitch markers that have a lobster clasp as well as a.
Oh, cool.
They're the best stitch markers ever. They do all the things. And they're free with all of her. She just attaches them. She must make them herself.
Yeah, cool.
They're gorgeous. So there's like a little acorn, and that's a little, I don't know, pine cone, and this one's a little star, and it's got like the loop is actually like textured, and this one is a little moth or butterfly or something. Yeah, they're really cool. And I also got from her, I got a I've been wanting to try these Chalgu needles with the bends in them for sleeve knitting. So I thought, well, this is what I'm knitting on. Oh, I got them in 3mm. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's all right. I ordered some needles a few weeks ago and I got the wrong size. I ordered size number instead of the mill number.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe that's what I did. No, oh, I don't know. And she had this cool pin.
That's cool.
Knit.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I liked that.
Nice.
So that was an order I did before I went away. And she sent it in a nice baggie.
Nice. Nice.
So I do recommend Dreamfire. She's really quick postage, like they came like the next day.
Oh,
Nothing.
I do remember I got another thing I ordered, my hand carders.
Oh, where did you get them from? What brand did you?
I got Ashford ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. And you didn't know whether they were fine or medium or what?
Yeah.
What are they? Do you know?
I don't know. They're hand carders and they're quite hard to use. So I was like, oh, this is tough. It's tough on you. You need muscles.
They are actually quite hard to use. I would suggest if they're that hard to use, you might be loading them too much.
I didn't have much in them.
Okay.
No, I'm just weak.
They are hard to use. They are hard to use.
Weak.
So my Australian shopping.
Oh, can I show you my
Oh,
weird
yes. Show me.
and I put too much in.
So that's your...
This is my what I'd carded.
Yep.
And then I spun it into some Corridale.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, so that's my leftovers.
Yep.
So that was the second one. The first one was this one, which didn't have as much in.
Right. And which do you like more?
I like this one, but it's a bit more art yarny really than like kind of the tweedy look.
Tweedy.
Yeah, this is more tweedy, I suppose.
When I make mine, I'm going to actually chop my bits up quite small. I think I want more neppy sort of looking.
I found it when they were small, really hard to get them into the fibre.
Okay.
Really hard. And they're the ones that came out.
Right, okay.
So it was much easier if they were a bit longer to spin them in. So like like that.
Yep.
Yeah. But the small bits were kind of they've all fallen out.
I think I might have to buy a skein of the hedgehog tweed to compare it.
It was great fun.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And so because because I'm not a very patient person, this one I did on my blending board.
Yep.
Yeah. It's much softer and kind of not as much flex, but it was quite easy to do. But I did chop my bits up too small, so it kind of fell out. This one, I did half of my ends. I hand carded them, and then I tried to put the fibre into the carders as well and make roll legs, and it just made me angry. So then I just had the fluff, had a pile of fluff next to me, and I would just pick a bit up as I was spinning and put it in that way. That worked quite well. Then I ran out of the fluff and I thought, well, what's even the point of the hand carders? I'll just chuck it in. And that's when it just went wrong. Yeah, it went quite wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it was a good experiment, and it's not like totally awful. So, you know, I can use it for something. So I interrupted you, but I got all excited about my hand carders.
No, that's really cool. I'm yet to try that, and it'll probably take me ages because things do.
You probably do it properly though. I'm a bit Richard and bust. Just do it.
I don't like that term properly, like, because there is doing it by the book, but then
so I'll rephrase. You'll be a bit more mindful about how you approach it.
Possibly, yeah. More methodical. Yeah, but I think it doesn't matter what you do, it's all still like a creative process. Yeah, mine's probably less creative.
Yours will have potentially a more usable and polished outcome.
Maybe. So I found a fantastic shop called the House of Wool.
Is this what we have a little recording of potentially at the end?
Potentially. Yeah. So cute. You go down an alleyway and up the stairs and around the corner, and it was really, really cute. And the lady there was lovely. And she does sell online. So she's in Lura, which is in the Blue Mountains. It's in like the really nice kitschy sort of area with awesome shops around there. And I had a lovely time there. And what was even better was that my mother-in-law had gifted me some money, and I didn't know it, but it was for my birthday. My husband gave it to me before I went into that shop.
Oh, cool.
So that was really nice. So I got some, and it was 15% off everything that day, which was just amazing. So I got, everything came home with me 2 by 2 from this shop. I got some fibre,
nice.
some Malabrigo. Was it noob? Yeah, it's just roving.
Nice.
There were 2 of them, so
lovely colours.
Yeah. So it's even got a wee bit of green in it. So yeah. So that'll be fun to spin up. I might even be able to pair that with something to make like a sweater's worth. Who knows? If I ever spin again. I will spin again. And I wish you guys could feel this. This is, I'll just put that down there. This is the softest yarn in the world. It is so soft, and it's sock yarn.
Oh.
It's 80% Australian fine merino, 20% nylon. And they're 250-gram skeins, and it's a gradient. So
nice.
They're going to become the most luxurious socks in the world, I think. So nice. They won't be work socks.
No.
But yeah, I just couldn't resist. And she had them in, so she actually dyes these herself, the woman who runs the shop. And yeah, she had them in like all the colours, but it was just one monochromatic. So, and I got a palm there too.
Oh, that's pretty. The pink on it, nice.
It's pink and orange, and yeah, really nice. So that was what I got from In the Wool, and I also went to another shop in Katoomba, which is also in the Blue Mountains, called the Granny Square. And I've been wanting to go to the Granny Square for ages. And like that was like my destination knit shop that I was going to go to. We were living like across the road from it. I couldn't believe it when I looked up, where's the Granny Square on Google? And I'm like, no. Yeah. And then I forgot that, and then we went for a walk to get dinner that night, and I'm walking past this shop and I'm like, what is this shop? It's got like amazing things. I've missed a yarn shop that I haven't been looked up. I've missed one because they don't have like a big sign that says the Granny Square. It's like a tiny little sign on the door. So anyway, they have more commercial yarns. They're actually the ones that are connected with Morans and Sons, which is in the middle of the city in Sydney and in Melbourne. So I got...
Oh, that's all around nice. Look, there's all matchy and matches your nice yarn too.
I know. There was a bit of a theme going on and like... Anyway, I've got a problem. It's cotton, tutti frutti colour. And it's actually like, it's not showing up there, but the lighter section actually has, there you go. It's got like dots through it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really fun to knit. Cool. And I just showed off the other secret sauce. And I got a skein of Manuel style Uruguay.
Cool.
think that's tie-dye resist dyeing.
It's really cool.
So I like Manos because, it's Allegria Grande, which is like an 8 to 10 ply. So it'll probably become a hat. But I really like Manos because they are non-profit organisation which assembles women in cooperatives throughout the countryside of Uruguay. So they bring economic and social opportunities to rural women. And they're part of the World Fair Trade Organization. Yeah, and it like says inside here, like where it was dyed and who dyed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's it. So I was actually quite restrained on my holiday.
Well done. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, so much to knit, so little time.
And you look like you need a nap now.
Yeah, I probably do. Yeah. And I finished my shawl last night, so I'm feeling a bit like, okay, I've done that. What do I do next?
Yes, I understand that feeling. So you've done lots though. It's been a few weeks, I suppose, so yeah. It has.
So, that's my phone. That's okay. So we've got some exciting stuff coming up. We've got Woolfest coming up at the end of the month. I actually have a girlfriend coming over from Australia.
That's cool. That. I'm working out how to get there because I'm in Rotorua until quite late on Friday. So it's a bit of a drive, but I'll do it.
It's not that far to Auckland.
3 hours after I've been working away all week. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, to make sure that last day is nice and calm and everyone else does all the work.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Is it worth flying?
No, I looked into that and it was almost as much mucking about. So, yes. Yeah. That's good. And we're planned for our July down to Taranaki.
Yes, yes. And I've just realised that I've got my parents are coming over those holidays, and I'm like, oh well, I'll just abandon them that weekend.
We're going away for the whole week because I've got a friend who's having her 50th in Wellington as well the weekend before, so we'll take the week off and
that'll be really good.
Have a bit of a holiday, which we haven't had for a while, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's awesome.
Holidays, yeah. Cool.
Although now I'm going to go back to work not feeling rested at all because I've been sick.
Yeah, that's the problem, mate. I am still working, so I better go back to work. I do have a thing that I need to get done.
Awesome. So we might be able to catch up in a couple of weeks though in person.
Yeah. That would be very cool.
I would like to get down to see to take the kids to Hamilton Gardens, so maybe do that again.
Yeah, I'll meet you.
I can chuck them in front of a device while we talk.
Yeah, totally.
Every other mother does it.
That would be very cool.
All right, well.
We'll be in touch and we'll make that happen somehow.
Sounds good.
Yes. Now you need to go and look after yourself, please.
I do. I'm going to plonk myself in front of the TV.
Yes.
Actually, I've got a child who's just come home from school for the first time in a month. So I've got to go deal with that.
All the goss. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll be so excited, and she'll want to talk to me for all of 2 minutes and then go to a friend's house. So I've got to facilitate that.
It was really nice to see you again, and I'll see you properly soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Yay.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you. See you. Ka kite.
Okay.
Sorry, you got me in it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.